Yes, sir, we're back live, you know, another session, another beautiful session. I think right now it's the London session, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, we're in the London, actually, not about being wrong, we're in the London session, right? And yeah, as you can see in the screen, that if you're in my morning session, that was a trade that I was anticipating for, and you can see it was such a beautiful trade. I was holding it for like the whole day, New York session, and you know what I mean. I've been holding it the whole day, and the TP was good. However, I think we had a trade, a first trade before this one, which was much higher. Okay, it was around this area here in the morning. It was around this area, and sadly we took loss, but it was controlled loss. Yeah. So just by the way, I forgot. Let me send this to my let me send this how do you call it? This live session to my Telegram group and yeah, WhatsApp group. Just 1 minute, yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. We'll just make this. Yeah. So for the ones who are gonna join, well and good. If you join this session, evening session, then you're welcome. Okay. So yeah, uh, this is what I caught in the morning while I was trading. You can check that video. Is actually I caught it live. No, like I never caught it live, but I showed everyone what I was planning, what I was anticipating. I showed them everything. Okay. So I'm not saying this just to put peer pressure in you. I know most of you are always like, I want to be like this guy. I want to be like him. Because I met some of the traders, I don't know how many years ago, and they were like, I want to be like, I mean, FX. I want to be like this trader, this trader. I'm like, bro, you don't know what they go through just to get whatever they have. Okay, you don't know what they go through. Maybe they get 100 losses before they even get that one trade that recovers all the losses. Okay, but at the same time, I did not come here to do a lot of talking. Yeah, my aim is not to do a lot of talking, but to show you what the market is anticipating and what I'm expecting from the market. Okay, so I said I was gonna be like, you know, using London and yeah, I don't know why this one keeps okay. Very good. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, you don't know what those traders go through just to get what they get, and I know you guys are wondering. You guys are wondering how I. 1 minute, 1 minute. I'll get back to you. Okay, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I had to, deal with some stuff, but I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Apparently. Oh my God. 1 minute, I will get back to you. Yeah, I don't know. I know you guys are wondering what is wrong with this guy, what is going on with him. But anyways, family stuff, as I said yesterday. Yeah, and yeah, as I said yesterday, family stuff is way too much. If you can't handle it, you shouldn't even be, shouldn't be even have a family. I don't know. Sorry to say that. Anyways, as I was saying, hope it doesn't come up and distract us because I know you guys are so curious to know what the market will do. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I know most of you guys who are here, you're traders, okay? You're traders, and you've been trading for a long time, right? So as I can say, I will not keep on saying that whatever I've done here is for this whole week or I will not start giving you advice and telling you, oh, you should go to the first uh, hourly time frame, do this and this. I'm not here to teach. Okay, like I'm here to teach, but not the basic. I'm just here to, show those guys who are still struggling, and so for them to know what the market is doing, where exactly is it going, and yeah. So let's just jump right into it. Anyway, what I can say is, I know you guys are like, bro, can't you see that move? Yeah, I can see it, but there's no need for me to rush and catch it. Well, I'm pretty sure that I've already missed it, and I've been holding this trade the whole of today. So I'm not. Well, if I start chasing this, I mean, that will be greediness. Yeah, I'll be showing greedy and stuff. Anyway, okay. So in the morning, I don't know if I should explain how I caught this trade. I don't know if I should do that, but yeah, I can help you guys, and I don't know why my internet is so slow. My internet, my internet is so slow, and I don't like the way it's slow. I know some of you are struggling, because apparently, let me see what I can do here. 1 minute. Anyways, as I was saying, some of these guys, I don't know what's wrong with them. They were supposed to be here by this time, but apparently they're wasting time. A lot, but the good thing about this video is that you can always go back to it and, watch it, look at it, and know what the market is doing. And but it depends with what time you look at it. However, you can look at it as a learning video. That's why I'm doing it on YouTube, and later sharing it on my Telegram and WhatsApp group. Yeah. However, let's just jump into it. So, was it yesterday we got this move, this great move, and then later on we saw that the market had tested this FG, which gave me an idea that the market is going down. Okay, so while the market is going down, while it was on this move, I caught a trade right over here, all the way down here. Okay, I caught it, all of it. You can go check the video. I showed you guys. I told you that the market is gonna go here. It's gonna do this. Oh no! If you funded your account and took the trade. But apparently, for the past, I started this YouTube account on, was it on Saturday? And I've looked at it, and the winning trade is around almost 100%, because from Friday till today, I've had only one loss, and it was so stupid. It was a stupid thing that I did. However, it's still a clever thing that I did, because it was right on this point. There. Okay? It was here. I'm gonna show you why I took the loss, and how I maintained my risk management. Yeah? And I'm gonna show you the power of risk management. Not that, if you use risk management, you're not gonna be gambling. But if you don't have any risk management, well, sorry, bro, you're gambling. Okay? So as I told you guys, I'm gonna show you this trade, how I took it, real quick. Yeah. So yesterday we got this sell from here all the way down here, and that was it during the day? I'm at night. I don't know. I can't even remember unless I check my whatever. So here I was anticipating for this buy, the one that I call here. I was anticipating for this But what did the market do? I identified this trend line and it seemed a little bit stronger because the market started pushing up all the way to this, high right over here. But as I was taking this trade, I noticed that the market was struggling to push above it. So the buys that I was holding here was like, I don't know how many of them. There were like six position. I was holding them here. Okay, and sorry guys. I don't know. I think I should remove this to avoid distraction. I'll just remove it. 1 minute. I hope it will not clear everything. Anyway, let's just get back to it. hmm Okay. So as I was playing here, there were like around 6 positions. But the more the market showed me that it's failing to push above this high, I closed most of it. They were on profit here. If you look at the 1 minute time frame, hmm yeah, right over here. Yeah, I want you guys to concentrate on this point so that you can understand why I did that, the reason why, the reason behind it, the reason for me to even do that, the way down here, to concentrate on that point. So here, I saw an entry right over here, there, and I took that trade, hoping or expecting that the market will push all the way above here, okay, give me a retracement and continue, okay. But what did the market do? The market kept retracing all the way to this, on this OB, and it seemed stronger because of the trend line. The trend line was like supporting it, okay. So like, I'm gonna hold it, but the more I held it, I was like, no, this market is failing to push above it, to push above this high. It's failing. So right over here, after noticing that the market was failing to push above this high, I closed most of the trades and I was left with 2 positions. Okay, 2 positions. And after closing it, what did the market do? Drop all the way back in here. And then I was like, should I close it or not? Doubt. I had doubt, and I was no longer confident about this position. So I decided to risk the 2 positions, because if I took the loss, of which I did, I would not like lose more than what I took here. That's one thing for sure. But at the same time, the market pushed up and gave me hope to hold this trade. However, after giving me hope, it went back down and took me out without even me knowing. At this point, I was like, I don't know, I was preparing myself for some, I don't know what I was about to do. Can't even remember. I think I was actually taking breakfast. And I was like, let the market do its thing. But what did it do? Took me out. 2 positions. Just imagine, I was still holding 6 positions on top of here. Imagine that. And then the market retraced, gave me hopes, and took me out. Just imagine that. So what I'm saying is, risk management and trusting yourself is one of the best thing you could ever do to yourself, rather than trusting other people and hoping for the best, hoping to become rich overnight. Trust me, that's not gonna happen. So after that, the market came, did its things all the way. So after taking that loss, I decided just to wait for the market down here, because in that video, I remember before I closed my session, I was like, I don't trust this trade on up here. I don't trust it, because we have a much stronger, yeah, because we had a much stronger OB down here, which the market was showing high possibility of retracing all the way down there. And what did the market do after taking me out and after I was done with the session? It came down here. 1 minute. Yeah, it came down here, topped in it, okay? So at this point I was ready to risk, okay? But at the same time I was not holding. I did not put my order right here, my buy order here, because I was waiting for confirmation, of which I was expecting a deeper retracement, because you see we were trying to clear a move that we had caught yesterday aggressively, and that's what we did, a deeper retracement. But I decided to enter here. Yeah. So after taking this trade, I closed my laptop and I was like, yeah, I'm done for the day. Actually, not done for the day. I'm gonna let this trade run either to stop loss or to TP. Okay? And what did it do? It came, tapped, did its things, gave me a deeper retracement, and I got in and I let it play. Because remember, if you keep staring on the laptop or the chart, one thing you're gonna start doubting yourself. You're just gonna be like, this market is gonna retrace on me, this market is gonna do this. For me, I don't love doing that. Okay? I don't love doing that. I just love letting the market do its thing and then continue moving all the way where it wants to go. I don't want to fight it. Okay? Anyway, I hope you guys understood why I took that trade, why I took that loss and how I managed it. So let's get in towards what I see today. Okay? Anyway, so we are still mostly in the same. Actually, gold has been giving us this crazy moves lately, up down up down up down. I mean, I think we are, yeah. So we had this downtrend. Let me just go to the yeah, so overall the market is still bearish. We have not yet confirmed for bullish, according to me. However, I can say this one was in a lower time frame, so let it not distract you. Okay, but for me, we're still in lower time frame. Not lower time frame. Sorry, we're in a bearish move. Okay. So what we're gonna be focusing on is sales. However, or even here we're still in bearish, but still bullish, because this low is still on 1 hour. We're bullish because this low right over here, it's still standing. It's so strong. I don't know, so strong. But it's still the concept that I taught you guys yesterday before we took some trades, we took some what. However, we still got this OB right here to test. This OB got tested already. This one has not yet been tested, this one. And I want you to keep it in mind forever until you test it there. It's not be tested yet. I don't know if the market will test it, because we tested something here, this OB, that created this move. Yeah. Anyway. So I was saying, yeah, let's just look at what the market is doing right over here. Because I think we are testing another OB. We are having an uptrend, but this high is still standing. So I'll say we're still bearish. See, still bearish, but I don't wanna assume it. So we have this OB order block, that is. With this order block there. That's how I'm just gonna remove the small OBs because they're done. It's done for them. Yeah, like I don't think I'm gonna use them anymore. So we have this OB right over here, and we have an FG. We have an FG right over here. So if it was you, what would you use? That's the question you should ask yourself, because we have two strong uh, points where we could use to anticipate for an entry. Personally, I would use the FG, the one I call CB. I got that idea from ICT. You can go and check it out if you want to. Yeah, so we have this FG right over there, but at the same time we still have this OB right over here, there. But I can use the 1 hour. I'm gonna use the 1 hour OB because it's much accurate right over there. Okay, I'm gonna use that. And the lower I go, the more I'm gonna reduce it, or I don't know. There. So we have that OB. So this OB, or this whatever week, whatever, this will be the cost of this move, the clear length of this move right over here. What do I mean? It's the cost that caused this trend to clear this move, that one. And we took this trade, remember, we took it. So this will be the cost of this move all the way down here. And now the market is back retesting it, and maybe the market will even go lower all the way down here and pump. Yeah, actually it's all the way down here. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but we're gonna know where the market is going soon. So yeah, however, I'm just showing you, I'm just giving you a reason on why I think this OB right here is strong. Okay, so you guys, you don't have to go judging me and being like, oh bro, why are you taking that OB? Yeah, those are some people, they're always talking like that. So when I identified this OB right over here in the morning, okay, and this is why I was so unsure about this trade right over here. Okay, because either the market was going to move from here all the way up, and what did the market do? Came back down here and used this OB to go higher. Okay, so at this point, I don't think we need that. I don't think we need it. So in the 15 minutes, I can see we are like retracing. We're retracing back to this OB right over here. But if you notice, we're having the same thing. We're having the same thing as here. OB before this crazy move, and an OB preparing the crazy move. Okay, same to here, an OB. Let me just check with 30 minutes. Yeah, this one. Yo, this crazy kids are crazy, you know. Let me. Yeah, let's just continue. So we have this OB right over here, and because we're having the same thing here, I think it will be best we use the same concept here, okay, the same trick, and avoid the previous loss. Okay, so we can still wait for the price to come down here, because we're having this move. So this move is still not done taking out this move, clearing this move all the way down here. But at the same time, we can still have this move from here all the way back into this OB, or even take the OB, which would indicate that the price is shifting from bearish to bullish. Okay, So this is my entry zone, but I still don't see anything. I don't know why, I still don't see anything. But I feel that like this low might even be, this OB right here might be stronger. So let's just see what's happening on the 5 minutes, because I'm pretty sure this is perfect. This is what I was waiting for. So right now we tested this OB already. Okay, but I want to use the same concept that I should have used in the morning to take that trade. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and catch a sell from here all the way down here, but at the same time it might still be risky, because the market tested this one and it might go higher and higher and higher and higher. But I'm gonna use this OB this failed OB right over there. Yeah, right over there. It might retrace all the way back here. This is what I mean. Retracement back into this zone, down here, and then maybe move higher. That's what I'm thinking of. So I want to catch this cell down to this point, but here I'm not gonna risk a lot, because apparently the price might come, take out this OB again, and this OB. We have two OBs. Okay, this OB is the cause of this move and the break of this lows. Let me say lows, because this price here didn't take it out. This is just a week. Remember, it's the 5 minutes. Okay, so this OB is the main cause of this break structure right over here, meaning this zone is strong. Okay, so the concept that I'm gonna use is, I'm gonna have this sell it. If the price will ever get back here, I'm gonna use the center of this OB all the way down here. There. That's around 3.9, but the lower we go there, so around this area I'm gonna wait for a confirmation. Okay, here I'm gonna wait for a confirmation to get in, but let's just go lower and see what the market is doing. I'm just gonna remove this for now. Okay, so according to me, the market is just trying to reverse all the way up here. So I'll just be patient and wait for the price to get up here, and then we're gonna go all the way down here. Okay, trying to clear this move. Okay, and using the same concept. Hope it works. Not actually hoping, but it worked here, so definitely it's gonna work here, since we are buying this structure. The structure that is forming is buys. Okay, so in the 1 minute, I said we still have this trend line right over there, but I don't really use trend lines unless I'm using it as a risk management plan. That's always like my last plan. Okay, for like a confirmation or anything, I don't know. But here I never wanted to confuse you guys. Okay, because for me, I understand what I'm doing with these OBs. Okay, so actually, by the way, guys, today's session is not going to be that long. I'm not going to it's not going to be that long. Okay, just going to be right now. If I get an entry, or we're just gonna stay here, watch the chart do its thing, I guess. Okay, maybe we're gonna stay here and watch the chart do its thing. Okay, but I think I have around how many minutes? 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's how long I'm gonna be here with you guys. So we have two OBs. Okay, the first OB is the fallen OB. I love to call it the fallen soldier because it failed to push this price higher, and the price came and whooped it. The buyers who are here got whooped out. Okay, I mean if they're stupid to buy here, sorry to say so, but they got whooped out. Okay, and right over here, this is the current of it. So this price, if it will ever get up here, this is my plan. Okay, get inside this OB, use this OB as a liquidity confirmation. So I will be anticipating that deeper retracement into that OB, and then I will wait for a confirmation and get in. So I'm not gonna be sure where I will enter because I'll wait for a confirmation first. Okay, all the way down here. There. Okay. Yeah, so that's much of it. That's what I'm anticipating for the price to do. Let me just remove this. I just love to be neat. However, my screen is so messed up. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, as we're waiting for this, because I can see it's moving perfectly, as we're waiting for that, we can just look at what the market did here after, after this top in. Yeah, top in. It just topped in and continued moving all the way down. So guys, by the way, this if I don't catch this trade, or if the market doesn't move all the way up here while I'm still live, I'm gonna share it in my Telegram group. Okay, I'm gonna share it there. So we have this FG. What did the market do to it? Tap 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 and then drop down. Okay. So at this point, I'm just gonna use the 1 minute and 5 minutes, most likely, or maybe just the 1 minute loan. What the market do to it? Tap tap tap, down. Gave you more than 2 confirmation for you to get in and hold this trade all the way down. But if I caught the trade here, I would have got it out here. If you get it, I don't know if you get it. If you get it, and then yeah, we have another FG right over here, right over there. The market came back to it. Okay, it retraced at first, came down, retraced back, almost showed the buy, whatever, but the buyers were weak, so the sellers took over and dropped it even lower. But definitely I will be holding this sell because I'm waiting for the price to get down here. I'll be risking. However, no risk, no reward. Okay, so we have that as well. We have that OB. The market tested this OB, the one we are waiting for the market to come back. Oh, the zone that we are waiting for the market to come back into this zone. So you guys, I know you're wondering where my entry will be. I will be waiting for confirmation. I want to stop saying that. At this area, okay? It doesn't matter if it's here or here. Doesn't really matter. It might be anywhere. Okay? But I'm gonna be waiting for a sell. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys need to be shown the break of structure, I don't know what stuff like that. I mean, you guys are not kids anymore in trading, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna show you. So you have this move, break of that structure, retracement back into this FG again, and that's, I could have entered here all the way up to here, true, and then wait if the market would ever come back up here. I waited for a confirmation, and then I would get the confirmation, get in, and hold it till maybe here, or maybe here, I don't know, it depends with that So that's what the market has been doing, testing FGs and OBs. Same thing I'm waiting for you to do here. Test it, final move, okay? Test the OBs, final move, okay? However, I can still eliminate this. It's not that important. I can still eliminate it and use the other OB because we already know what the market will do. Come back into this OB. Okay. So this OB is not that important. The fall and surge. Okay, it's important, but it's not that important. Okay. So I think that's much of it. I don't have much to explain. I don't talk that much, by the way. So if you guys are waiting for somebody who will be yapping all the time, I don't know, yapping, that's not me. So if you're in my Telegram group, I will send the signal for you to enter. If you're not, you can join. The link is in the description. You can join and see what the market will do. So this one, I don't know if you want to get a buy for these guys, but it will be risky though. It's gonna be risky. You can use this. However, the market already tested it. The market tested it already. We've been having this move in this zone. Okay, we can see the FG right over here. That we tested into it and now we are moving high. And this just for those guys. Maybe you caught the buy here and you're hoping for it to go all the way up. I'm just just checking and seeing what the market is doing. Yeah, there's another FG BC. But anyway, guys, okay, this one I'm gonna explain to you tomorrow how I use this fallen BC and CB out of here. How I use them. Okay, how I use them to catch entry. Because if I was here, I would have caught this one. If I had missed this one, I would have caught this one. Okay. But at the same time, since my okay. You can wait for that. Yeah. Tap into this continuation if it will happen. If you really trust yourself, you can wait for that and then a continuation. But I'm not gonna take this buy. I don't do that. I'm just gonna be patient, wait for the market to come up here, and I will reduce this. So guys, right here you can see let's use the 5 minutes. Much better. Okay. Gonna use the top one. This one right over here, it's way stronger. Right over there. Just this whole hole right over there. Confirmation. And I've reduced my risk. Okay. I've reduced it. See? So as we're waiting for the market to get out there, my bad. So for the ones who are waiting for this, whatever market come and test this one, it never tested it, but it's still moving. However, if you use FGs, you will use this FG to catch this move. Okay. But I don't trust this trade. I don't trust it. So I'm not gonna take it. If I don't trust you, I don't take you. Yeah, so I think that will be all for today. I'm done. Been a long day, having a lot of things in mind. Okay. However, I'll still share this tray and my updates in my group. I'll share them. I know some people will be waiting for the trade to come here. Here. I know some of them will be waiting for the thing. But personally, for a better and confident entry, I wait for the price to come here. Because this price is likely to come and take out this retracement, come here, mess up with the psychology, and then drop. That's what it does with us. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I do everything. That's how I find my entries using all this FGs, market structure, ICTs. Yeah, ICTs mindset. I guess. Yeah. Anyway, too much of information. So guys, yeah, that's it. Till next time. Till tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna meet in the morning. Is it New York or something? Yeah, we're gonna meet. I'm gonna be live again, and yeah. Anyways, peace out, my people. Capis.